Hey Aquarius, welcome to March 2019. This is going to be a They Say, I Said, and the Truth spread, followed by a bonus general reading. Keep in mind these are general readings. They're not gender specific. Please take what resonates, throw out the rest, as we say. Okay. March 2019. Let's see what we have. I guess it's them, this is you, and this is the truth. And we'll discuss if let's lay the cards out and see if this is what you're just thinking or what really happened. Let's see. Okay, goes over here. Okay, so this is you in the middle. This is your partner. They're feeling very defensive. That red sword stands for self-defense in the material aspect, and the blue would be self-defense in the mental. They're needing their focus, all of their inner focus, big time right now. Is they're in some sort of situation where they feel the need, where they very much need to tune everything out. But here you are, and you're with that Eight of Cups, you're walking away. Things have become just way too painful to stay in this relationship for you, and you just need to leave. You gotta go, just to go take care of yourself. You're like cutting your losses. Some sort of secrets came out, right? As we have the moon there, I get the vibe that you're both feeling very intuitive right now, knowing that things are just not right. They haven't been right in the relationship. And you haven't been completely honest with each other. That first line is definitely going to need some qualifiers, okay? The secrets have been revealed. Something came out that deeply hurt you, very deeply, Aquarius. And you're leaving. It's not worth staying in it as it is. You're definitely leaving, and your partner is really confused by this. They're very confused, and they're feeling very defensive. So probably I'm feeling here that the truths that came out with the moon card is something that is making your partner feel very defensive, and you're just not having it. You don't want to hear it. Because we have the Seven of Cups, which could be confusion, but definitely discomfort for your partner. They want to try to avoid any sort of escalation of any of the bullshit that's going on, the emotion, the drama, and they're not even looking to play the blame game right now. They're still feeling very defensive. But this confusion needs to be worked through for them. But as far as you're concerned, you have this Ace of Pentacles here. So you know, whether you act on this energy or not, you absolutely know that you need to unblock yourself. You need to heal this pain, whatever it is. Because there's a lot of pain in that eight of Cups. And we're not robots. We can't just shut it off, right? But you do realize that once you have to be realistic with what happened here, with whatever truth was presented, because once you're going to unblock yourself, and you're going to allow some sort of auspicious opportunity in. And this could be a new job, just because it's a pentacle, but it doesn't have to. It could be a new job, a new partner who's successful in their own right, or any new opportunity that's going to offer you new experiences. So right now, that's what you are focused on, and they're still in this confusion. They're still trying to figure out what the hell happened. They're still trying to figure it out. Because we have this Queen of Cups, and this is, you guys have both known, the truth of the matter is, you guys have both known incredible loss and heartbreak. And rather than becoming bitter and putting up walls and everything, you guys, both of you don't want to do that, but you're handling it differently. Your partner is very sort of trapped in these thoughts of trying to look at everything all at once. And what your partner needs to do is to get very honest with themselves about the core of the issues and work through it that way. You, on the other hand, are in a space where you're just like, get out of my way. I need to move on. This does indicate that maybe you're not working through all of your emotions and you're maybe looking for some sort of new opportunity to escape into, some sort of new thing, because you know, it's like you left and then you're moving on. So I do get the feeling that, look, you know that you've been hurt. There's nothing you could do about this. This is what you're feeling. You're feeling that this situation is what it is, and that the only thing you have control of is yourself and your own emotions and your own destiny. And you realize that, and what's been presented to you has left you no choice but to leave. You know, you have to go. But you're also knowing enough where you're not going to give this relationship, the situation that you're coming out of, enough power to close you off to the rest of life, which is great, you know, which is, you know, sure. And then we have the Six of Wands down here. So your partner is feeling very unappreciated, very unappreciated. Meanwhile, you're here, you know, able to breathe finally, taking stock of what really matters to you, both material and emotional, giving each a very high priority. So you seem to be handling this better than your partner. At least this is what you're saying. I'm fine. I'm moving on. You made your choices, is what you're saying. You did your thing. You lied. You were deceitful. You weren't showing up in the relationship, partner. And yet you want me to appreciate you? Are you serious? Because this Three of Pentacles here is speaking about, for me, this is really that you guys were just not appreciating each other, right? You know, they wanted more praise than you were giving, but their constant confusion and nonsense and fear and insecurity and probably lies made it difficult for you to see your partner's real value, because everyone has value, because it was hiding under the secrets and an incomplete communication, let's just say. Because I feel like that's what I feel like the conflict here that made you want to leave had to do with you not being told the whole story about something. I'm very much getting that feeling. Yeah, and you just can't agree with what happened. Whatever secrets came out, you guys are not agreeing with what happened. Let's get a couple of qualifiers for that. I want some information about the secrets and why were you leaving? Why are you leaving here? Why are you leaving? What's happening? What's happening? Okay. Oh, there we go. Can we fit that in here? Good. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. Tower. Sun. The whole thing fell apart because the Seven of Pentacles. No more waiting. Okay, this is what happened. Your partner could not get their act together as far as what was going on with the relationship. They couldn't get their act together. You guys, you just didn't feel like you were really on track with this person. Now, this could be a number of things. This is a general reading, so I'm just going to say a couple of different scenarios that I'm definitely vibing here. One could be that there was not enough of a foundation to move things forward for both of you equally. Okay, maybe your partner did not have enough money that she felt to, you know, set you guys up moving forward, or at least contribute in a meaningful way. And because of that, they were dragging their feet, and it created the demise of the relationship. Or it could be that they just simply didn't maybe want to move. Maybe they didn't want to, they like living on their own. They didn't want to move in with you. And they were making all kinds of excuses from a very practical standpoint. This is a very practical thing that they were withholding. So like money, or that they really don't want to live with you, or for whatever reason, They were feeling confused though, because they have these feelings for you, but at the same time, they don't have the full willingness to move things forward. So this created this fudging of information, this fudging of reality. I'm being nice and calling it fudging. And you just came to the reality of, you say you love me, but you really don't want to be with me. At the end of the day, that's rejection. And if you're not going to move forward with me on this path, then what the hell am I waiting for? I know I have value. You know you have value. You know you have these pentacles right in front of you. You're abundant here, or you're at least very ready to become abundant. You're ready to get out of your own way. You're ready to stop the stagnation. Because I just feel like the stagnation preceded that, that tower. Look at that sad guy looking at his empty pentacle tree. It's like a Charlie Brown tree, right? No more waiting. No more waiting. Gotta go. Gotta go. And this is what they presented you with, yet they felt like you didn't appreciate them. Or maybe that's why they didn't want to move in with you, because they felt that you didn't appreciate them enough. And that you weren't giving enough to the relationship. But the truth of the matter is, guys, there were secrets. You guys both want to be happy. You don't want to have these bitter walls up. You don't want that. And you both want to be appreciated. That is the truth in this line. Okay? That's the truth. You realize that things aren't going to move forward, so you're moving ahead with your life. You're gaining clarity and you're taking a look at everything, but your partner's feeling confused about things. They're feeling confused about what they want and what they don't want, but they do know that they did not feel properly appreciated by you. And that ended up making the relationship fall apart. You know, I know the tower means it's a complete annihilation of what was, but I just feel like, I don't know. Let's see what the oracle says. Because I feel like there's love here. What is love? Peace. I think I got peace for another one. Serendipity. How the heck? I just shuffled these. Shuffled them before. I got these cards. Somebody, maybe Pisces. Maybe it was one of the dailies. Anyway, terrible to remember. But we have, yeah, peace and serendipity. You know, I feel like the tower was serendipitous. Like it was just meant to happen. And it's going to ultimately, Aquarius, it's going to end up serving your higher good. It really is. This falling apart is going to end up bringing peace to both of you. Peace to both of you. So whatever this issue was with that Seven of Pentacles, whether it was a resource issue or a sticking point with moving in together, it could be so many things. Maybe something was happening in your partner's life, or maybe actually in your life that your partner wasn't willing to work with. Maybe you have kids and you're not feeling fully embraced, or you're not feeling that your partner is fully embracing your kids, and that's a sticking point for moving forward. All right, there could be a number of things, but whatever it is, this ending is going to end up bringing peace, and it's actually a blessed happening. Now, this could mean, because it's the tower, I want to say completely moving on and moving forward and just healing, moving forward to a situation that's healthier for you, or at the very least, a break in time here, a break in time together. And perhaps you can come back and revisit this, because it seems like I'm very stuck on the fact that you guys didn't feel, you did not appreciate each other. So I feel like this lack of appreciation created this need for secrets, lies, and fudging of reality. But neither of you want to put walls up. You both want love. So yeah, that's what I have for that. I hope that made sense to you guys. Okay, now let me get these together and we'll do a quick general spread with the Steampunk Tarot. Okay, again, I did pre-shuffle these, but I do like to do at least one round of shuffle to catch your energy while the camera's on. Okay. Try not to make these too long, because I know you guys are busy people. Busy people, right? Okay. Alrighty. Chariot, moving on, conflict, feeling abundant, a new start. Okay, let's see what we have. So the Chariot here, there's a triumph of will in a situation that was probably pretty challenging here. I get the Three of Swords. So if this is work related, there was some sort of conflict going on with somebody at work, perhaps with your boss or a colleague. Some sort of very unfair situation was going on, and you felt your livelihood was at stake here. So you really are very much in the mindset that you're probably going to have to be moving on if you want to have that great life that you have control over. But I feel like some sort of resolution, this is going to happen, but I feel like some sort of resolution is going to happen. Maybe it's with a colleague and a manager or a boss or a president or a higher up is going to interject, or another colleague to try to alleviate the situation. But whatever the situation is, it really did have you rethinking things. I feel like, you know, because now you kind of have a bug up your ass where you want to actually either move in a different direction within the company, or just you're rethinking things. You're definitely rethinking things because you have the Empress here, which is abundance, right? It's creation of something new. So I do feel like some seed is going to be planted this month, where you're going to be viewing your job in a different way. So there was this conflict. There was this, and it was painful, guys, because Aquarius, I could feel with this Three of Swords, this is almost a sense of betrayal from somebody who you really trusted and really liked in work. But it was such a bad situation that, and it could have been as simple as gossip that was being actually paid attention to, or someone trying to undermine someone, someone trying to trump somebody over. But whatever it was, you felt very vulnerable in your livelihood. But we have the Judgment here, so I feel like there was resolution to it, but it did plant the seed that you could potentially be rethinking things, or at least your ultimate goal in what you expect out of this job. So it doesn't mean that you're leaving right now. I don't feel that. I don't feel that you're leaving right this moment because of the Judgment card. So the conflict happened, the Judgment came. So everything is going to end up being okay for the time, but you're definitely setting your sights on a different place for you to gain this abundance in maybe a healthier environment, or an environment that you could trust a little better. Okay, Aquarius, that's what I have for you this month. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please subscribe. If you haven't subscribed already, thumbs up, share. You can hit that notification so that you can get my my dailies that I post late every night for the next day in your inbox, and for my monthlies. And okay, you take care. Happy March. Happy St. Patty's Day. Bye-bye.